Guys, what is good? Happy Monday night. Ticket talk tonight. And what are we talking about? The Discord group. Let's highlight that first. Got a couple new members today. Thanks for joining. Guys, you know how it is. Ticket talk. We talk tickets all day, every day. I love the camaraderie. I love the communication. I love everything happening in there. We share our insights, sports, music, under the radar events. So join it. Link is in X bio. I mean, don't you think that this will be, I want to cap this thing eventually. So it's not just going to be welcome for everybody. So once we get to a certain amount of people, I mean, it's going to be that exclusive club because I want the best of the best. I want like-minded individuals who want to get better, that love live events, that eat, sleep, and think tickets 24/7. So that's what I'm doing lately. StubHub IPO. Wow. You know, it's their attempt. Is it number 2? Is it number 3? I think it's number 3. You know, I sent out market share from Automatic IQ, who provides great data. And if you look, StubHub is in first place by a mile in Q1, Q2, 36.49% market share, up 7% in Q1, Q2. And if you look at the rest, Vivid Seats in a very, very second place. I mean, they're in second place. They're down 20 points. Then obviously Ticketmaster resale. I mean, Ticketmaster cares about the primary. We know that. SeatGeek, TickPick, Game Time, and it goes on. But StubHub, I mean, just crazy. And what a time for them to go IPO. Let's go over the main facts about StubHub. So, you know, we love talking like infographics and so forth and like high level numbers. I mean, some other guys will dive into the financials, dive into the weeds, but here we'll do it at a high level. And obviously I'll provide some points here in a second. But if you look at their revenue in 2024, this is what separates them apart from the field, right? 8.7 billion in gross sales. I mean, year over year, that's 27%. 40 million tickets sold. Wow. 1 million unique sellers. I mean, that's between obviously fans and that's obviously between resellers. So what other platform has 1 million sellers? I mean, StubHub obviously has the consumer sellers. The other marketplaces really don't focus on the consumer sellers. They focus on the professional sellers besides really like kind of like SeatGeek, StubHub, TM Resale. StubHub has the most. And if you look in buyers in 200 countries and territories, so StubHub is worldwide. And if you look at events, in countries and territories, I mean, well over 90 plus. So they dominate the marketplace. I mean, they absolutely dominate the world. And really, you can tell we complain about their customer service, right? It's not that good. It's overseas. Their point of sales compared to Vivid Skybox is improving. They got a new one, Pro Reach. Still got some work to do. I know most resellers prefer Skybox, which is the POS system where they can list their tickets everywhere. We often hear the whole stories on ticket delivery, spec sales. I mean, that's every secondary marketplace right now. So, yes, we can blame all exchanges regarding that. But here's the bottom line, guys. The bottom line is StubHub is a monster. And just like Michael says here, it puts up the slide that I tweeted. I mean, the company is going to most likely go public in 4 to 6 weeks. And obviously, unless market conditions change, that did happen this past spring, obviously with the tariffs. But I think Eric Baker and team feel more comfortable now. Otherwise, they wouldn't have put this IPO out here in the middle of August. here's the thing too, guys. Their brand is known worldwide. When you ask a 15-year-old or an 80-year-old, when they say, what tickets do you buy from? What does everyone think of? StubHub. They are the brand that's known worldwide. They're the Coca-Cola. They're the Amazon. Everyone knows the StubHub brand in ticketing, and that's what is unique about them. And they're always mentioned in ticketing and so forth. So that is really like, I think that they have such an advantage of becoming an IPO and being successful. Yes, they have a ton of debt. Eric Baker bought them right during the pandemic for $4 billion. But by the time they raise shares, and you're going to have smarter analysts go through the numbers and so forth and talk more in financial terms, but they're going to be fine. They're going to raise a shit ton of money in the IPO, and they're probably going to be valued between like $8 and $10 billion. And we can go over the finances and say, you know what, this isn't good and so forth. And here's the whole article they put on StubHub Holdings from the SEC. Look out, SEC. But here's the thing, guys. We know the stock market. We know companies like StubHub. We know companies like Amazon. We know companies like DoorDash and Uber and so forth are in a shit ton of debt, but they just keep rising. They keep getting out of debt. And look, they skyrocket. StubHub gets that way. They're their ticketing. So whether they're going to be down or so forth, is it worth shorting them? On paper, it might be worth shorting them because they're a couple $1 billion in debt right now. Or they can continue to skyrocket and the stock opens up hypothetically at, I don't know, $20 per share. And 5 years from now, it could be a $50, $60 stock. It could be double. It could be triple and so forth. But I don't think we're going to have like a Vivid Seats situation where it goes down to a pink slip with StubHub, unless like a pandemic occurs and unheard of life things, because StubHub just has that brand recognition that Vivid Seats really never did. So they just have the advantage galore. And a lot of people are going to say, you know what, their numbers aren't that good. They're still in a lot of debt. They have a long way to go, yada, yada, yada. And that's a good argument. But they got the name, they got the recognition. So I'm going to put a statement out right now. We're going to play this 5 years down the road. I say by the year 2030, StubHub will be $80 per share or higher. So bookmark that, producer Mike. It'll be $80 or higher in 2030. If I buy tickets, it's only through StubHub or Ticketmaster or through the teams. A baseball guy said on X, StubHub is number one. Just ask people, guys, when you go out to dinner, when you go out with friends, and obviously your ticketing folks, don't ask ticketing folks, just ask random people. When you think of a ticket marketplace, what site comes to mind first? It's probably going to be Ticketmaster or StubHub. So we'll have more on this. We might bring some analysts on to dive deeper, a guy like Dave Wakeman, some other folks too, guests, and we will dive into StubHub deeper. We'll get back to live events tomorrow morning. DM me with questions, intel. I know I'm diving right back into our Discord group to talk live events right now. So I'd love for you to join us. Description is in my X link. Also, check us out on Spotify. So if you're in the car, you're on the road, you want to listen somewhere else and you like Spotify, Ticket Talk is on Spotify. Also, I don't know if MCF has a link for Spotify now, but we'll have it on tomorrow morning's show. Have a great Monday evening, my friends. Stay lean and clean.